ever tell you, you never smoke in the field. Just relax, put the gun down, please. You and I, we should team up. We could take over Apex. Ooh, forever.
Let's come to an understanding.
Oh, you fucking bitch.
Psychotic bastard. Oh, come on!
The story kicks off on a remote island where a group of hunters are out to catch or kill a man. One of the hunters, Samuel Rainsford, corners the guy. Afterward, Rainsford keeps the man's severed head as a trophy. Before teleporting back, he talks to an AI, telling her that hunting humans is getting too easy and asks her to find him someone tougher to go after. Back in the city, the Apex game master, West, is keeping an eye on potential prey for the next game. She's not happy because the last guy was killed too quickly, before midnight on day one. But then she spots Thomas Malone, a bald ex-cop and a notorious criminal who's broken out of 3 prisons. Authorities are after him in 47 states. West thinks he's perfect for the game. At first, Malone refuses, but when West promises to let him go free if he survives the game, he agrees, mainly because she mentions his 2 grandkids. The game begins, and 6 rich hunters are invited to the island, including Rainsford. Malone checks into a lodge where he's greeted by a holographic version of the game. West tells him that no hunter has ever died in Apex, and it's nearly impossible for prey to kill all the hunters. However, if Malone manages to take them all out, he'll win. He asks if the hunters get along, but West doesn't answer and leaves. The hunters, Bishop, Eka, Jezza, Carrion, and of course, Rainsford, seem to know each other well since they've all played this game before. Rainsford, the cold-blooded killer, arrives, and now the game is officially on. West tells the hunters they can use any weapons or vehicles they want, but Rainsford insists they get rid of the cars since one of the prey took one last time. The others don't argue. They just go along with him. Then, West goes over Malone's profile, explaining how tough he is. The hunters, especially Lyle, think they'll easily overpower him, even though West claims Malone is a prime target. She also reveals that Malone has survived some crazy injuries, like a crushed skull and over 60 concussions, surprising that he's still alive.
He's got curls.
Prey doesn't just need to know how to kill.
Wes hopes that one of the hunters will finally put him down. Meanwhile, Malone starts studying the island, figuring out the lay of the land, and planning his next move. Wes tells the hunters that it's okay for them to kill each other if it helps catch the prey. Rainsford suggests the hunters team up and set a trap, but some prefer to go solo and head off into the jungle on their own. Lyle, thinking he's the bravest, charges into the jungle, firing his P90 wildly. Malone, hiding in the bushes, watches him. Lyle requests more gear, and a bag with water appears in front of him. Soon, Rainsford finds him and asks why he's playing the game. Lyle, for no reason, insults Rainsford, bringing up how he killed his wife.
It's not complicated on why you're here. You're a sick fuck.
I'd stop talking if I were you.
You're not some paragon of fucking excellence. You are fucked in the head.
When Bishop shows up, Rainsford lies, saying that Lyle was killed by the prey. Bishop isn't fooled and warns Rainsford that if he doesn't play along when they leave the island, he'll spill the truth. Before long, Jezza, Eka, and Carrion arrive, and Malone, eavesdropping from behind a rock, distracts them with a stone.
All the help you can get.
Rainsford shares a plan with the group, but the hunters dismiss it, thinking it's not good enough. Eka, wandering the jungle alone, stumbles upon a sign just as Bishop appears. Malone watches from a distance as the two start arguing, both believing they're better than the other.
Dangerous, man. I'm fucked in the head. I'm richer. What is it?
Eka, on the other hand, takes a hard fall when Malone kicks him. Bishop stumbles upon Eka, who's limping around with a broken leg, and starts threatening him. Eka tries to fight back, but Bishop is having some serious psychotic episodes.
Drive me crazy, my heart. I can't stop.
Afterward, Bishop runs into Carrion, who almost decapitates him with a machine gun. Bishop tells Carrion that the prey killed Eka, and he couldn't save him in time. Carrion insists on seeing Eka's body so he can take it back to his dad, who's willing to pay for a proper burial. The first day of hunting ends, and everyone heads back to the lodge. Rainsford meets up with Jezza, who's been waiting around all day, and shares what he's learned about the prey's location. Soon, Carrion arrives with Eka's body and tells Rainsford and Jezza that Bishop is the one who killed him. The next morning, Malone wakes up and starts having flashbacks from his prison days. He decides to make the most of his freedom and takes a walk through the woods, eating some weird radioactive berries. Suddenly, West appears in front of him and warns him not to eat the berries. They can cause hallucinations. But Malone doesn't care. She tells him that as long as he stays alive for the next 6 hours, he'll be okay. She also advises him to team up with Bishop since he's been kicked out of the group of hunters. Jezza, meanwhile, makes an impulsive decision to buy up Lyle's stock, knowing the price will shoot up once people hear he's dead. But while she's out in the woods, she steps on one of Bishop's landmines. She points a rifle at him, begging him to disarm it, but he refuses. Then, he starts babbling about how they can team up and overthrow Rainsford, kill him, and take control of the lodge. Jezza tries to outsmart him.
Didn't anyone ever tell you you never smoke in the field? Just relax, put the gun down, please. You and I, we should team up. We could take over it forever.
Let's come to an understanding.
Oh, you fucking bitch.
Psychotic bastard. Oh, come on!
Bishop hits the detonator, and the mine explodes, killing Jezza, but leaving him unharmed as he steps back in time. Shortly after, Malone realizes his gun is unloaded. Bishop finds him and starts shooting, but all of his shots miss. He then offers Malone a deal. They team up and become a deadly duo. Malone, however, prefers to work alone and insults Bishop, telling him he's not good enough to kill Rainsford. Bishop, feeling insulted, accepts the challenge to take Rainsford down. Back at the lodge, Rainsford is waiting for Bishop. But Bishop is reluctant to attack because Rainsford can read his every move. Out of nowhere, Carrion walks in and the two start brawling. During the fight, Bishop admits to killing Jezza and even seems to enjoy it. Rainsford joins in, turning it into a 2-on-1 fight. In the end, Rainsford comes out on top.
Blades and fists only.
Did you bring it? Let's just say that you had a date with one of my landmines?
Carrion doesn't want to team up with Rainsford at first because he thinks he's a sick monster. But after talking it through, they strike a deal. Rainsford will pay Carrion a lot of money if he kills Malone. Carrion heads back into the woods, trying to take Malone out. But Malone is too strong for him. When Rainsford learns that Carrion's been killed, he orders West to bring in 5 mongrels from outside the island to help him. They arrive quickly and start searching for Malone. Carrion is excited that Rainsford is hunting with the mongrels for the first time. But things don't go as planned. Malone easily takes them out one by one. Eventually, Malone makes his way to the lodge. He and Rainsford finally meet face to face. Rainsford, thinking he's unbeatable, tells Malone that there's no way he can survive this. He expects Malone to beg for his life, but Malone refuses. This leads to a gunfight that ends with the lodge burning down. In the end, Malone is the only one left alive, and he's taken back to the real world. He's the first person to ever win Apex. If you like this video, don't forget to hit that like button. If you didn't, hit the dislike button twice, just to be sure. Trust me, you should watch the whole movie. Thanks for tuning in, and make sure to subscribe for more.